There are players making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year by getting the advantage in RuneScape deathmatches. You might be wondering, if deathmatches are supposed to be 50-50, how are people getting the upper hand? They're able to because of what was unbeknownst to even the best PKers in RuneScape. First hit is predictable. And if you're familiar with the term PID, or player ID, that is what we mean when we say first hit, it's not as random as you thought. And in a fight where both deathmatchers are using Void Wakers and Elder Mauls, there's usually only 3 or 4 total hits throughout the entire fight, meaning that the person who gets the first hit will always have a huge advantage. In this situation, they have around a 67% chance of winning. In a dev blog all the way back in 2013, the developers of old school RuneScape very clearly conveyed that they did not want PID in PvP to be predictable, citing that it leads to an unfair advantage in competitive gameplay. The title of this news post was Game Update Bug Fixing. However, the bug isn't fixed, because PID is still predictable. People abusing this bug would rather keep this information secret because they want people to continue thinking that these deathmatches are fair coin tosses. And they certainly don't want you thinking it's a bug that needs patching. We aren't necessarily campaigning for this to be patched because, after all, there are lots of bugs in old school RuneScape that will never be patched because they were grandfathered into the game's core features. However, subscribers of this channel will be told a fair warning about the dangers of gambling. Radical Love made this video to show specifically how it works.
Yo guys, what's up? Just want to pop in and give a quick vid on first hit, PID, DMs, everything you kind of need to know if you want to get into this and make sure you're not getting shysted out of not knowing what you should, Now, an important thing to distinguish when you're doing this is that you have a 50% chance between my PID attacking same tick or my first hit, his PID attacking different ticks. It might sound a little confusing, but I have a little example to show you here. It's my PID attacking the same tick. The next one, I'm in first, so it's my first hit, his PID attacking different game ticks. Basically, I always have first hit. Whether or not it's able to change as a result of PID being randomized throughout the fight is factored in if we're attacking same tick.
Now, this is complicated, which is why so few know how to avoid it. Experienced deathmatchers will confuse you by saying PID is not guaranteed because it can still swap throughout the fight, which is true. PID swaps every 24 to 36 seconds. However, a fight usually lasts around 10 seconds.
Okay, now the next thing is a thing called two-tiling. It's only effective in East Lumbridge because you have this wall right here, but you can step out, he steps out 2 tiles right there while I'm standing in the corner. It'll always give me first hit or PID. Same 50-50 situation as we were talking about before. So here I'll show you him doing it to me. Boom, I'm a noob, I stepped out 2 tiles, he gets first hit. Now this either works in the corner or 1 tile west of the corner right there. It's the same exact method. Yeah, big thing to notice is that, so you can see me standing in the first tile right here, boom, and these are the 3rd tiles out right there. These are the only tiles you should ever be on. Standing on the 2nd tile allows you to get 2-tiled, it allows other shenanigans to go on, so make sure you're pretty much always standing just on this first tile. Here's a quick little screenshot of the odds that I calc myself with Excel. It's a little screenshot of that.
Not even close to fair odds. The only real option here is to say nay to gambling. These deathmatchers are making bank, and we are very confident that they are using cheat clients to dance around and make sure that they get the first hit. We already have evidence of people using true tile of other people's characters, which is not a feature available in RuneLite. This shows that cheaters will have a huge advantage over you if you decide to deathmatch. Hello everyone, this is PoisonedPotion, or PP for short, and welcome to the community channel. And now it's time for speedrun breakdown number 4 of 8 with host Adicon.
We're taking a look today at the 5-man ToB world record. Participants on this team are Versatus, Still Remains, Tuki, Max, and Desp. We'll be watching along from Tuki's perspective. In this team they'll have 2 freezers, and as all 8 crabs spawn each time, it's important to freeze all of them. They'll be employing 2 specific strategies here. First, a stack, second, a skip. Once 70s are frozen, the team ZCBs and pushes for 50s crabs. Instead of attacking the existing crabs, this process of stacking 50s with 70s allows them to attack more crabs at once, using Ice Barrage and Shins, as well as the Din's Bulwark special attack. As the last set of crabs come out, the mages freeze all the crabs, and they choose to ignore them instead of DPSing Maiden. This is skipping and allows them to speed up the room by not wasting time on the crabs. Float begins, and they make their way around the room to prepare for a better down position. They're using players inside the room with Phoenix necklaces to enable the 1-down strategy. All that's left is to hit big and hope. Luckily for them, only 1 player goes down and they move on to Nilo. 5-man Nilo is an incredibly well scripted and planned room. The Nilo waves are always the same, and this team is pre-firing the moment they exist to clear the room as fast as possible. This team flies through NEIGH and kills the boss in just over 30 seconds. This entire room only takes 3.5 minutes. Now at Setetseg, each phase will have 2 hammers, and they have backup rolls in case players miss. They'll be taking off prayer venges to further speed up the kill. For the maze, they opt for a maze skip, saving around 5 seconds or a bit more on average per maze. This time they're using humidify tech as a stalling alternative. This is a bit trickier and more complex. It requires a variety of well-timed clicks, including a red X for the movement, an empty vial for the humidify to go off, and phoenix necklaces to survive the damage. This is one of the craziest bits of speedrun tech in the game. Now at Zarpus, they have 1 player in each corner, and 1 player floating to cover any extra exhumed that pop up in hard to reach places. All of them are attacking on a 5-tick cycle, and rag unimportant or repeat tiles with the occasional targeted hit from Zarpus. As they reach in rage, they're all on the same tick and move in sync to finish up the kill. Although it looks simple, this is a lovely display of team coordination and understanding of the boss. Now at Verzik, they use a strat known as God Booking. God Booking uses up 25 special attack energy, and this starts the regen cycle. Overall, it gives them an extra 5% special attack a bit earlier. This entire P1 cycle is extremely well crafted, and they tank the entire phase to maximize melee damage, all while sharing the Dawnbringer staff efficiently. There's not much they can do to speed up P2, and they simply make sure not to lose any ticks. They're aiming for only 1 set of red crabs, and as the second set appear, they don't bother attacking, instead getting ready to attack Verzik as soon as possible. Starting P3, the teammates who are not tanking move north, and this helps pull crabs away from the tanker. They're all taking vengeances off prayer, and eventually they'll have to monitor their HP, trying not to get too low and finding a good balance to stay alive. After just 2 scythes on webs, Verzik is sub 20%. And before webs even end, Verzik is down for the count. Quite a difference from your average teammate who heals Verzik 5 times. This team just completed the run in 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Congrats guys.
Thank you, Adicon. Now Dino chasing down some PKers in the Rev Caves.
I think he's out. He says good fight. I think he's dead no matter what. Hey, we kick him for the distance. We hit a 9. Good fight, man. As if we kicked him a 9, man. That's going to be a really nice loot.
Is it really, Dino? Congrats on the 147 mil.
Hi guys, Maikeru here. So I feel like I want to take a little break from RuneScape 3 and give old school RuneScape a try.
Maikeru is a popular RS3 streamer who's getting a taste of old school.
Oh! What?
A tome and a torch in 1 supply crate. Now that's a hot start. Now let's see how his questing is.
This guy, we don't want to get hit by, so we hit this.
And he's got the right idea with the skeleton.
Shit. No! There's a way!
Yeah, his teammates are not going to be happy. Looks like SoyDuro's found a bug on his hardcore.
Apparently from what the chat says. Yeah.
I couldn't dream up a better gold sink than this. Dino's starting to run low on some brews while fighting Doobie Dobbies.
I can't deal enough damage to him, man. Ring of Suffering.
Dying to recoil. I guess it's true, the best offense is a good defense. Oh no, looks like SkillSpecs risking bank once again.
Whoa!
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Man, he's getting slammed. I'm gonna send a mace here, bro, and it's gonna be the last thing he sees.
Clearly the best spec weapon in the game. We regret to inform the community of a tragedy. PraiseFoot has lost his hardcore status to a superior abyssal demon. He was the first of only 2 hardcores to ever complete the Grandmaster combat achievements, and with over 1,000 collection log slots, he had finished most of the bosses in-game, all without ever dying. At rank 18 overall for hardcores, he will certainly stand as one of, if not the, greatest player to ever wear the red helmet. A huge salute to PraiseFoot. Your legacy will live on. TonyTuna logged out to prepare for his first ever triple Jads.
Oh no. Alright, I'm just gonna end stream. I just am not feeling it tonight.
Jack RS grinding necks on his Iron Man. No reaction? Gotta respect that level of zen. Congratulations. And we have Faux back at Serb on his farmer's account.
Chat.
Oh, hello.
Well, it's not the one we want, but like that's one of each of the ones that we don't want.
Yeah, we like that attitude. Now they just need the red stone.
Streaking.
Or why is it always the primordial crystal that's last?
The mammal curse spreads to the rest of the team.
There it is. There it is. There it is! We're done! Oh my god. Oh, we're released! We are released! It's not gonna be as bad as Iron Mammal!
Again, this has been PoisonedPotion guest hosting today. If you think I did a good job, then tap that like button and subscribe. It helps the community channel. Also, I finally got back into hardcore and I'm streaming once again on Twitch, so if you'd like to see me live, you can check me out with the link in the description. We'll see you next time.